2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and here we are at TPC Sawgrass, the famous stadium course. Rich, this is a stern test for the players, isn't it?
It is, Luke. The interesting thing about this golf course is that every single shot seems to be working away from the previous shot. The tee shot, if it's a dogleg left to right, then the next shot requires a shot from right to left. It's just one of these golf courses that you have to think and pay attention on every single shot. You can't take a single shot for granted, and you certainly can't afford to get out of position because the angles on this golf course are so bizarre. Pete Dye is a genius when it comes to designing this golf course.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Oh, that is bombed. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And back to Justin Thomas from earlier today. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Yeah, that one will play. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Ooh, nice looking putt. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Currently at -4 for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Wonderfully played. There's been action all over the course today. How about this highlight at the 8th hole? Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And hitting yet another green here today.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
An opportunity for a birdie here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Nicely done. Oh my. Gee, you don't see that very often. Superb shot. That's nicely done. This one's for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Outstanding shot. High quality. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flag stick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And that will take him to 8 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Sitting at -8 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Not bad. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Nice putt to make that one. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt to get to 10 under par. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The back 9 at TPC Sawgrass starts off with a shortish par 4, but it really requires accuracy off the tee.
It does. I've seen a lot of players try and challenge the tee shot down the left-hand side. That's a huge no-no. Just bail out to the right, leave your second shot just a little bit further back, and you'll be rewarded with a fairly straightforward shot into a green that has some mounding, but overall fairly gentle.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Second shot here at the 10th. Should find the green. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's 8 birdies today. Currently 10 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Absolute buckets. Let's return to live play now. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, what a shot. 3 under par in one fell swoop.
It's almost like the golf ball had eyes and it went straight where it belongs, in the hole. Luke, love it. Let's take another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right, in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well played. Time for the second shot at the 12th. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par now. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
Second shot.
They've holed it. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, well played. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Johnny Mack what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Ooh, well, that shot took some serious skill. It's time to check on the leaderboard. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
That's tidy. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that was so close to going in. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And it certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? To the top 5 he goes. He's in a share of 5th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
This one might need to get down a little.
Ow!
Oh, that was right down the pipe. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. This one started out on a good line. Oh, well holed for eagle. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, the par 3 17th, honestly one of the most famous in golf, but it's a really tough test when the pressure's at its highest.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with the golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this shot at the last?
An absolute beauty here.
Oh, Xander Schauffele. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This is looking pretty good in the air. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.